Even if you win, you lose.
Yeah.
No matter what. Even if Kendrick never responded, man. If Drake just dropped songs and got down.
What's going on, YouTube? We're in the hip-hop space again because we have artist 21 Savage, yes, who made an appearance on the Big Facts podcast, and they asked him about Drake and Kendrick, and that's Drake's guy, 21 Savage. They had a collab album, Her Loss, and 21 Savage said he advised Drake not to respond. Yes, they had the song First Person Shooter, Drake and J. Cole, and then Kendrick Lamar, he came on like that. When J. Cole say, when he's talking about the big three, is it J. Cole, is it Aubrey or me? Is it K-Dot, is it Aubrey or me? When J. Cole said that line, and K-Dot, like that, say, nigga, fuck the big three, nigga, it's just Big Me, and he had a few more lines, and for all your dogs getting buried, you know what I'm saying? So we knew who he was going at, and 21 Savage say, I advise Drake not to respond, because he say, we're going to watch it, they always trying to tear the top guy down. Always trying to tear the top guy down, and I call bullshit, I call cap. Yes, 21 Savage. Oh, man, you just trying to protect your mans. I understand, but real hip-hop motherfuckers know. When Meek Mill went at Drake, and Drake took down Meek Mill, or won that battle, Meek Mill's career was never the same. And not only that, motherfuckers was playing the song back-to-back. Motherfuckers back-to-back. That's all you kept hearing was back-to-back in the club. The motherfucking song was on the radio. And Drake was, I guess you could say numbers-wise, you can't say always bars-wise, that's your own preference or whatever, but numbers-wise, Drake was number one back then, too. That was 2015, 2016, around that time. And nobody was trying to tear him down then, because Meek Mill was, at that time, considered like, a street rapper, come with the bars and shit like that. So, on technicality, Meek Mill wasn't supposed to lose that battle, because Drake is more like he's everywhere with it, like a pop artist. Some people feel like he's an MC, his fans feel like he's an MC, but real people that's into hip hop know he's a pop, more of a pop artist, But on technicality, Meek Mill wasn't supposed to lose that battle. So, and they gave Drake that credit for that battle all the time, even with him sparring with Common and things like that. So that's not even the case. And even with the Pusha T situation, 2018, story of Adidon, things like that. Motherfuckers still say, oh, he won because he had a baby. He didn't really outbar Drake, this or that. So some people feel like he didn't even take a loss with the Pusha T shit. We're going to be real. So bullshit on 21 Savage, because we're going to listen to what he had to say, but I'm calling bullshit already. I already, heard what he had to say, but bullshit. They're not always trying to tear the top guy down. They're not. But let's hear what 21 Savage had to say. Then I'm going to finish up and chop it up on a real tip, because we got to bring some realness to this, because we know 21 Savage and Drake, they cool. So we kind of expect this at times. So we got to bring the real, though.
They want to tear the top niggas down.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
So
they come with it.
How can you win a battle when niggas want you to lose it? Even if you win, you lose.
Yeah.
No matter what, even if Kendrick never responded, man. If Drake just dropped songs and got down, Kendrick never responded or nothing, he still don't win, because his position didn't change. He was already the top nigga.
Yeah, but that shit sound different when them folks got down playing your shit at the Super Bowl. But this song, that shit hit different.
Yes.
Huh?
I guess.
That shit hit different. Like, hey, numbers don't lie. But shit, bro. That shit gotta feel a certain type of way, boy.
What? You talking about to hear a nigga diss you at a Super Bowl?
Yeah, and to goddamn them arena, them folk like, homie, Kendrick been a great artist all this time or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he ain't had that look. That Drake diss run look been his biggest look.
Drake couldn't get that from him.
Facts.
That's my point was.
Yeah. You saying he should just left it alone?
He would have just been looking like he tearing a good nigga that mind their business down.
So the folk really want to see the underdog win, but when
rigged,
you win,
man.
they want to tear you down.
It's rigged, man.
Yeah.
Even if Drake won, he would have been the bad guy for winning.
Yeah.
Like, they would have still been like, man, fuck that. Because Kendrick one of them rappers. Like, like goddamn, he know how to say like different shit, like writing shit. You get what I'm saying? Like J. Cole like that. Like they could consider them like
motherfuckers be going outside trying to look up for their man.
MCs, MCs.
So,
MC really can't lose. You can't lose if you an MC for real. But Drake an MC for real, but he goddamn make hits too.
He a hybrid.
So it's different. So it's like goddamn niggas look at
but
them.
Meek was an MC.
Nah, Meek was a MC, but he really wasn't them type MCs, bro. Meek ain't made just going and just making no super like 9-minute song where he just like goddamn saying crazy metaphors the whole time and shit. Meek
yeah. So let me get 21 Savage together real quick. So motherfuckers forgot when Drake was and I followed this whole beef. I was, covering all the diss track shit like that. So I don't just be hopping in and out of shit. I covered the shit. So motherfuckers forgot when Drake was antagonizing Kendrick, said, drop. Oh yeah. When he had the gun, huh? And he said, drop. And then by the hard part 6, he was saying, stop. Because he realized he couldn't go toe to toe with Kendrick. He couldn't. He forgot that, huh? 21 Savage. You forgot that, huh? You forgot Kendrick been the top guy too. It was for the crown. Who was gonna take it? And not like it was Kendrick just this nobody that was going at Drake that they just wanted to see. No. 2 guys at the top that's been doing it for years. Why do you think they came up with the hypothetical, the big 3? You gotta have the numbers. People gotta look at you in a certain light, right? For you to be considered in that light, right? They just want the top guy to lose, right? And some people still say Kendrick technically didn't beat Drake, and they say, oh, they were lying. Like Drake fans, deep down they know he lost, but they still say, oh, they were lies. Drake didn't have a daughter. Kendrick lied. He's not a pedophile. Kendrick just made up a bunch of shit. So it's like, what are we talking about? Drake don't get graded by the regular grading system that rappers get graded to. No, because he's a pop artist. So he never technically takes an L. Because he's in a totally different space for real. When it really comes down to it. They can say he's a pop guy, man, That's why I saw such a big a deal when he was beating guys like Meek Mill on record or going at guys like Common, guys that we look at like MCs, hip hop guys. Like, that's why it was such a big deal. Because the real he's in a totally different light. He's a pop artist. Real talk. So it's like, no, it wasn't a lose-lose. It's a win-win. Because he's a pop artist. And nobody takes him serious with this real hip hop shit. So it's a win-win. Now, Kendrick would have lost. They'd be like, damn, Kendrick, you've been wanting this battle for a long time, this and that. Then you ain't got shit for Drake, this and that. No, it would have been a lose-lose for Kendrick. He would have went out here, he would have went outside. Because we know it's been subliminals throughout the years. So it's a win-win for Drake. And when Kendrick won, most people like, that's what you kind of expected it. Because it's like, this is what he do. You know what I'm saying? You've been wanting this battle, shit like that. Y'all both been wanting this battle on the way. But Drake was in a lose-lose when he kept saying, drop. That's when he was in a lose-lose. Real shit. Come on, 21 Savage. I know Drake your man. You got to do what you got to do. But motherfuckers go outside trying to protect their man. Motherfuckers go outside. Real talk. That was my thoughts on this, in the hip-hop space today. But let me know what y'all think about this, comment, like, subscribe, and so we can help us share the video. If it's entertaining, hit that cash. Remember, this is what I do. Keep the fire content coming. Keep it rolling. We are.